What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. The children are snakes. So let's be honest right now. We live in a society where a lot of us are proud of our family and our heritage and American history and, our culture and this, that, and the third, and nationalism and the patriotism and all of that. And all that mess. But we don't want to talk about being the children of snakes. What do I mean by this? See, people don't want to talk about, man, my family's a military family. We've been a military family for generations. Well, hold up, playboy. Were you from the same military family that segregated the black soldiers? Because if that, you the children of snakes. Let's just, because, man, you want these people to have your back when you go on a war with another country, but you want those same people want people who had their back at war to sit on the back of the bus while the white people from other countries sit at the front of the train, rather. That's what you come from. That's your roots. That's your history. My family is, we did this and that. My family was in the streets. Since most of the people who are in crime, I don't care what race you are, wind up being rats, snitches, and cowards, how are you that you don't come from good people, you come from snakes. People who will smile in your face and stab you in the back. People who will go around muscling people and who weren't in the streets. People who went around scamming people who weren't in the streets. People who ruined the lives of multiple people, but somehow they got underworld famous for all their dastardly deeds because they brought nothing good to life. So you're the child of a snake. You're the children of snakes. But we don't want to talk about it in that way. I was thinking about the young lady who did the TikTok video about the older woman who's about to die, and she told a story about how she got a little boy lynched. Well, she's a grandma, and she's a mother, right? So her children are snakes like her. That's where they come from. The era of people who will lie and watch a person die on a lie that they created. You're a snake. Your kids are snakes. So you wonder why, man, it's not what it used to be. People are not what they used to be. No, they actually are what they used to be. It's just now they're on camera doing it. You were snakes and your snake ways got passed down to your children and their children. And now you're disappointed that you're seeing your snake behavior, in another generation, and you're trying to act like it wasn't me. Now you shaggy. It wasn't me, Let's talk about the people who were adults who made sure, who may have been teachers or, people in academic positions, making sure people who were kids don't get to where they were trying to go because of their own insecurities and jealousies. They had kids, and their kids became haters too. You're the son or daughter of a snake. Let's talk about, the people who who thought it was a good idea to use, who taught you to use the opposite sex for something, whether it be their bodies or whether it be their wallets. You were taught to use people, if they like you, this is how you play upon them. You're a child of a snake. Let's just get at that. Let's talk about the families who, because of all of the split up households in America, let's talk about the families who are real comfortable with making sure that one parent doesn't get to see the child while the other parent keeps the child, and their side of the family gets to influence the child, on a regular basis. And we're going to teach them good values. How? You're a snake. See, these are children of snakes, because all of the things that we talk about in America that are immoral and unethical, they were passed down. The business practices of man, I was taught how to maneuver in business, i.e., this is how you screw a person over. You on a contract to make sure you can get paid for their labor, and then walk around and act, I'm a businessman. No, you're a snake. That's what you are. You're not a businessman, you're a snake. You're a coward. For all the people who were taught how to, I come from a family who, we don't fight you, we just call a few people around to get something done to you. Oh, because you're too scared to go do it yourself. Yeah, your family's full of snakes, cowards. See, you won't get your hands dirty because, let's be honest, you can't. So you got to manipulate people to do your dirty work for you, because you ain't got the heart or the hands or the skill to do it. So you're a snake. So when we're looking at, all the people who use God as a reference, we're in a Christian society. Was it a Christian society when you was doing all that ungodly stuff to people? Well, God is going to forgive me. Oh, God is going to forgive you. No, you're a snake. I'm a child of the Most High. No, you're a child of Satan. You're a snake. And your children are just like you. So if we're going to keep it a buck, let's keep it a buck. So like, share, subscribe, or die. Try and catch you on the next one. Peace.